All right. Hello, hello. Just getting everything ready. Just running back to where we were. And we'll get started. I guess I could do a recap while I'm doing this. So we basically, this is the second district that we kind of deleted the memory core at. The first one was over here in Canal Town. And we are currently in Yesterland, and we finished last stream by turning this one off. So it's all been reverted to its original form, I suppose. Yeah, and we last left off where we hit level 100 MSQ. So we're gonna continue from there, and I believe from what my friends have told me, it's about 2 hours, so we'll see. I'll get it done in 3 though, because I read everything. And I've got all my stuff. Omnicrafters 100, all my gatherers through 100, and then Darknight, Scholar, Summoner, Picto, all at 100. So we can do it on whatever we feel like. Let's I'm really liking the Summoner artifact gear, so let's do it on here because it looks nice. The Darknight artifact gear is very not Rohi. I mean, it looks cool, but it's definitely not my character. Whereas this artifact gear is pretty Rohi coded, like all the different details on the outfits. And yeah, so without too much else, let's just make sure that this is connected, and we'll put on as summoner on because we're doing summoner, And we'll give ourselves a new hat. Hey, banana. This is such a meme hat. I can't take myself seriously. So yeah, so we finished with shutting this down, and Aaronville is kind of not really talking, and I mean, he has his reasons, and obviously they're completely valid. His mother, who's right here, well, she's here, but she passed away. I don't know how long ago, but she's in Endless right now, so she's not really living, and Aaronville doesn't feel right about that. I mean, he'll get his chance to say goodbye to her, which is really nice. And we're finding more about Kryle. We'll see if her parents are here or not. I have no idea. Wuklamat got closure with Nemika, and Graha is just kind of extremely serious about the whole ordeal that's happening here. And he's also with us in case we're not able to get back for some reason, because he has the knowledge, not necessarily the power, but he has the knowledge of how to get us back in case our realms have been split apart. Because right now our realms are connected through a gateway from that's the Gate of Remembrance, which is in the Skydeep Cenote inner chamber. And this is what people refer to as the City Gold, living memory. And there once was living people here. All the plants and everything are real, but all of the architecture and all of that is physically built, but it's all fake. Like when we turned off the memory core, it all just reverted to its original form, which is the electrope material. And obviously it's been unpowered, as you can see. So there's the image of it has gone away, and so have the people that live here. Well, the Endless, because there's no actual real people left alive, it's just Endless. And so we've had 2 more zones to essentially shut down before Sphene can realize her. So without further ado, let's get back into it. I've already talked to everyone here, so I'll get my chat to be in there. Alright, everything's running and working, and Sanctuary of the Strong. So far, there appears to be no change with the Meso Terminal, so let's take the opportunity to visit another zone, a Sail Volcan in the northeast. The place with the volcano, eh? And I suppose we're using the zip lines again? You know it. Like before, I'll take care of the guard at the Gate of Remembrance. Come, let's head back. And then the reason why she's still here is because her memory is in this core area, the lay node arrow. So we are now going to this area, and we'll just teleport. No sense in running back. I must say, it saddens me to see the scenery change in our wake. Yeah, it is, like, depressing. The volcano really isn't real, right? All that smoke pouring out is just part of the glamour? Probably. How can she be so carefree about everything? A fiery place indeed. I wonder what it's themed upon. Error, download complete. User registration confirmed. Dauntless adventurers, I bid you welcome to Sail Volcan, the Sanctuary of the Strong. Fight with courage and honor, that your legend may resound forevermore in the arena of valor. Ooh, okay. There she is, the volcano, and the memory core's right there. I wonder if you could feel heat, or if it's fake. Gulp. It's only an illusion. It's only an illusion. What's this now? Don't tell me you're afraid of the lava. Not on your life. It isn't even real, is it? Oh, definitely not. But don't take my word for it. Jump in and see for yourself. No need. I believe you. I'll jump in. That there's the terminal. Yup. You can get it to via the caverns that run along the volcano. Oh, okay, right in there. I'll go on ahead and wait for you. Take care around the wildlife now. Hey, Aaronville. I'll explore alone. You needn't worry. I'll give the wildlife a wide berth. Poor Aaronville. He's still coming to terms with it. You can hardly blame him. Let's leave him be for now. Come on, let's get moving ourselves. If there's one nearby to the north, probably over in that area or up there. So I got the speed for the zone at least. Did the fates last night with a friend. That was very nice. Really does make a difference. Mechanical soldiers are as common here as they are in Solution 9. I wonder how long ago they were created. Right. Would seem to be the... Oh. Right would be the... I can't read. Start over. Right would seem to be the more direct path to the terminal, but I must say I'm curious about the building on the left. Oh, is that like an arena, possibly? And then... they probably just merge. Looks like we have two paths to choose from. I thought I saw Cahciua heading left, though. While that would seem to be a detour, I must say I'm rather curious about that round building. Well, I'm always up for the scenic route. Let's follow after Cahciua and see what the building's about. Where did Aaronville go? Found her. A round building with seating for spectators. Might this be a fighting arena? Most likely. Aaronville is elsewhere, of course. Well now, look who came this way too. Great minds, as they say. This appears to be a fighting arena. It is also a recreation of an actual place. In all likelihood, while I don't know the details, I understand such facilities were once common across the land. Though it's closed at the moment, even Solution 9 has the Arcadian. It may well be a legacy of the past. Anyway, it seems the next match is about to begin. As I've already spectated my fill, I'll move on, but you ought to head inside for a look. I wonder how many people are actually alive in Solution 9 versus Endless. Or if any Endless are there. Huh? Ah! How did you cast faster than me? Got him.
That rather resembles Arcanima, wouldn't you agree?
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
Those Ryle's parents.
Is something wrong?
Ryle, take a look behind you.
What?
Do we know each other from somewhere?
Come on, dear!
Oh, I'm sorry, but I must be going.
Wait, please!
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm, Oh, what can I say? Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Kryle. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back. This earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did, and I'm here. And...
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell. And there is no mistaking the earring. Oh. How you've grown, my darling daughter.
It has been 20 years.
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila, your mother. Doubtless, we have a mountain of questions for each other, but perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter? The heat wells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
Think that Kryl would actually meet her parents. Miracles really do happen here. Happy for Kryl. Be that the system orchestrated this reunion as well? Forgive me, this is all so much to take in. Struggling to collect my thoughts. Yeah, that must be just something else, right? Like, because we know both sides of what's going on. I wonder if her parents know too. Alright. Feel a little calmer now. Thought myself prepared for the possibility, but to actually come face to face with my parents was overwhelming. And having been parted from them as an infant, I'm not sure how to behave. Take your time. After everything that has happened, you deserve to do so. You have many things to say to one another. Now you can say them. Indeed, this is a meeting to be cherished. Just do what comes naturally. Thank you, everyone. I'll make the most of our time together. This is, oh. And I thought last episode was, something. Oof! Alright. Oh. Going to the heat wells? Is this like a spa or something? Oh, it is. A rainbow spa. Interesting. Right, Robar, are you the actual father? That we should meet our daughter again here of all places. Okay, he is. You're all our daughter's friends, yes? Thank you for bringing her to us. You could carve the tension with a knife. Let us keep an eye on things for now. It's such a strange feeling to be reunited with you beyond death. Your companions, what are they called? Oh dear, I'd completely forgotten to introduce them. Over here is Vuklamat, Vower Resolve of Tuliolo. Beside her is Cahciua, my colleague in the Students of Beldessian. And this is Rohi, an adventurer, though that hardly does him justice. He is the most dependable of friends to whom I owe my life. Oh. My word, we clearly have a great deal of thanks to give, don't we, dear? Yes. Yes, we do. Our heartfelt gratitude to you all. Smoothest of beginnings, is it? Only we had some build to ease the way, am I right? Wait, that's not a bad idea. Hey, are you hungry? We could bring you something to eat if you like. Oh, thank you, but we're fine. You know, it's quite hot here by the springs. Something cold would be lovely. Understood. We'll fetch you all treats that'll help cool you off. I wouldn't want to be a bother, but... we got you. Think nothing of it. This is what friends are for. Thank you. We shall look forward to the cool treats. You're very considerate. Feel like a bundle of nerves. Thank you, Rohi. We look forward to seeing what you bring. As we've learned, good food brings people together, even sworn foes. That was well conceived, Uklamat. Hehe, just putting what I learned in Yaktel to use. I had to mention a potential problem, however, it is that food here tastes like nothing to the living. Seriously? I had no idea. Still, it appears to be perfectly enjoyable for the endless, and going along with the idea, Cryo likely understands this. It may not instantly break the ice, but I'm hopeful that it will help to thaw it. So, shall we split up and look for what Alayla requested? Something cold, ironically. This is supposed to be a special moment, so I say we go with the best treat there is, one that'll leave an impression. The locals ought to be able to recommend something. If you wanted to ask people near the Aetherite, Rohi, Cahciua, and I will do the same elsewhere. Alright. Convenient that I should go there. I need it. Indecisive man. What snack to have today? Eh? You want a recommendation for something tasty and cold? This stall doesn't have that sort of thing, I'm afraid. But speaking of something cold, I could use a nice drink with my snack. I think I'll get a coffee. Actually, a tea might be better, or even a lemonade. Ah, but I can't go past a beer. Yes, let's make it a white beer today. Well, he figured it out in the end. A cold treat that will leave an impression? That's a difficult one. A sail volcano is home to fighters, so the food here is mostly the hearty and filling kind. Ah, right, there's a popular stall to the southwest that might just have what you're looking for. Why don't you go and take a look? From a distance, I thought that said Florida man. Whew. After a long hot soak like that, I'm gonna need a Gold Star ice cream. What? You don't know Gold Star ice cream? It's only the most popular treat here in a sail volcano. While it's a little tricky to tuck into, you can't come here and not try it. There's a stall just to the southwest, so you have no excuses. Alright, southwest it is. 2 people recommended that so far. We were enjoying ourselves in the hot springs, but then my son here got a little lightheaded. We'll be heading back after a little break and perhaps a little ice cream. Heh, so you're here too. Everyone I spoke with recommended Gold Star ice cream. Those colorful balls stacked on top of each other, that'd be the ice cream, I take it? I can see the appeal, but it's going to be hard to deliver it intact. We need 3 servings, so let's get Graha to help carry one. You're talking to a transportation expert. Leave it to me. You mean you could do it alone? Well, there do seem to be vessels for carrying 3. Are you sure about this? Yep, I got it. Great, they're definitely safer in your hands than in mine. Yep. I'll go and tell Graha everything's taken care of. See you back at the springs. Three ice creams, please. Or maybe 6? Because what flavors do they got here? Looks like they got maybe a mint chocolate chip. Maybe a taro, because it's purple. Classic chocolate. Vanilla. That almost looks like cookie dough. And a red one. I'm not sure. Maybe strawberry. Hello there. Would you care for our famous Gold Star ice cream? Absolutely. I'd like 3, please. Alright, 3 servings coming right up. Here you are. You'll want to be quick so it doesn't melt, but also careful so it doesn't collapse. Good luck and enjoy. Oh, I gotta do this quickly. Oh my goodness. Ice cream. I got time to look at it. Oh, that's like every flavor he had there, and then some. Goodness me, what an amazing looking treat. Thank you so much, Rohi. Well.
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
Yes.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
This is just excruciating.
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
Oh. Oh, there he goes.
Raha?
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
Oh, you needn't force yourself.
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
It really does taste so much better when we're all together.
Yes, indeed.
Upgraha.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
Truly, we've never felt so happy in all our lives. We don't know how to thank you. But at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far from them after all.
Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
Going right to it.
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala. In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom. Until, that is, a great calamity turned the very seas to ice. As those around them froze to death, our ancestors looked to a mighty relic for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive: to plunder other worlds of aether. Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order, and as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
What followed you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them to the men we encountered. You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, Preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
An unusual gift? The echo, I dare say.
Our people, the Milala. Are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there.
Oh.
While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors. Of them. And of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
Wonder if we'll get to chat with them some more. You've gone through much trouble for us. You have all good hearts. Our daughter is fortunate to have friends like you. And we're fortunate to have a friend like her. To be honest. She saved our butts a bunch of times too. Let's not forget that. Though it had no taste, the ice cream was a treat for the eyes. I'm glad it served to ease the tension. That went really well. And you, Rohi, your sense of balance is something else. Rohi, Raha, Lamati. Your help, I was able to not only bond with my parents, but know the joy of sharing a meal with them besides. For that, and so much else, I thank you. Aww. As my parents told us, the cavern inside the volcano is a place for learning about the Malala's ancient homeland. But I'm hoping it will yield other information as well. Namely, information on preservation. Preservation? The scientists who were researching interdimensional fusion. Elu. And prior to that, created the endless. As living memory is likely also their creation, I expect they would carefully curate any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out nonetheless. I'm all for it, of course. Seeing as the key once belonged to the Malala, it couldn't hurt to learn about them. Right then, let's head inside. Up my for bed. Alright, thanks for saying hello. Hopefully you get that good rest in before your super early shift tomorrow. These panels contain information about the Malala. It's very much like a museum. Chapter 1. In the distant past, the Malala abided in peace upon isles of eternal summer. Winter never visited that bountiful land, and the flowers ever bloomed in all the colors of the rainbow. But such idyllic days did not last, for when it seemed the westerly wind had turned cold, the seas suddenly froze over. From the fish in the water to the birds in the sky, all of the animals soon perished. This unnatural weather continued with seemingly no end, and one by one, the Malala fell until the death toll was beyond counting. Those who lived still could do not but pray as they huddled together for precious warmth. Looks like they go in order 2, 3, 4. You hate opening? Yeah, I never liked any opening shifts. Not really. I was just kind of getting through MSQ because I want to start doing the other stuff, but I was like, I'm gonna stream MSQ, and then so that's why I'm doing it way more often. I think I'm gonna finish it tonight though, so that should be good. The Malala are the keepers of a mighty relic passed down through the ages. While it has the appearance of a crystal, by those hand it was wrought is unknown. When a great calamity froze their isles, the speaker, their spiritual leader, fervently prayed to the relic for salvation. In answer to their prayers, the relic opened for them a golden path, one that shone like the light of dawn. And through it they fled unto a new land. Since ancient times, the Malala have excelled in calculations, By using formulae and figures to represent all natural phenomena, they had succeeded in devising a unique system of magic. This gift proved invaluable in their new homeland, where they employed their calculations to etch arcane circuits upon the ore which later came to be known as electrope. Through this ingenious technique, electrope was transformed into a tool that could not only store lightning, but convert it into energy of any element. So the Malala were like, they invented that. That's cool. Esteemed for their excellence in the study of electrope, the Malala were favored by the rulers of many a nation. Some among them have attempted to invoke the power of their ancient relic to return to their homeland, but their efforts were to no avail. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Eventually, the relic came to be forgotten, and some now question whether it ever actually existed. Last panel's a lie. Place has the look of an ancient ruin, but I suppose it's an illusion as well. Quite a mystical atmosphere here. Is this what the Malala homeland was like? Ding ding, correct. But what's going on? It's a tour guide. The ancient home of the Malala people is recreated here in exacting detail thanks to the marvel of electrope. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folk of all proportions. But I might have neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility, the Steps of the Speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embark upon your educational journey. There is even a guide. How considerate. Alright then, as we wander around, if there is something we do not understand, we'll be certain to ask you. Bzz, incorrect. Huh? Visits to our facility take the form of a quiz tour, so the correct answer is follow the instructions of your guide. That's yours truly. Sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm sure it will be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us. Right. Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through yonder passageway to the chamber beyond. Well, we can still mount in here, so let's go. That pattern a Malala motif? The wall is illuminated. It's so beautiful. Somewhere there's like these information panels, but we can't click on them. Judging by the elaborate decoration, this was a place of import to the Malala. I may have your attention. You stand within a shrine of the Malala, a migrant people who roamed until they found new lands to call their home. According to folklore, they originally hailed from a paradise of eternal summer. Alas, they had no choice but to abandon it when a great calamity froze the very seas. The speaker, their spiritual leader, guided them to safety, and she is enshrined here with the sacred relic she wielded. In this place, they performed rituals dedicated to the dream that One day, they might return to their ancestral home. A sacred relic. That must be the key used to initiate interdimensional fusion. Interdimensional fusion? If such a wondrous power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, it's time for a history quiz. Here we go. There are 4 braziers in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe a statement is true, then you must light its brazier by operating the panel. Simple, yes? Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin. If there are no objections, let us have Rohi do the honors. Go on and take a look at the panels, my friend. Alright, thanks for being voluntold, I suppose. When lightning threatened the world, we Malala turned to our relic once more. Invoking its power, we opened a portal and returned. So that one's false. Owing to our innate gift in arcane calculations, we Malala not only transformed Electrope into a miraculous tool, but excelled in its study besides. As such, despite originally being outsiders, we were favored by the rulers of many a nation. Yeah, that one's true, but let's read the other ones, see what they say. Long ago, our people dwelled on isles of eternal summer, where the flowers overbloomed, yet eternity did not last, for a calamity turned the bounteous waters to barren ice. Oh, is there... Oh, I have to light the correct ones. Okay, so this one is correct. So is that one. Praying fervently upon the sacred relic, the speaker opened a portal through which our people fled. However, she alone had to remain behind in order to sustain the power. It is incorrect. Okay. Wait, what did the message say? Nothing in this statement was touched upon by the guide. You will need to find... Oh, yeah. It is correct. Pretty sure. Oh, okay, so the braziers are lit there. Should be all of them. Remember, you must light the braziers whose statements you believe are true. Are you ready for your answers to be judged? Yes. Very well, let the judging begin. You have answered correctly, and on your very first attempt besides. Amazing. Great work, Rohi. I knew you could do it. Taken at face value, the information here would suggest that the Malala had simply migrated from a distant land. But we know better. We are aware of the existence of shard worlds, umbral calamities, and interdimensional fusion. For an event that froze the seas, the 5th umbral calamity comes to mind, that which ushered in the Age of Endless Frost. And legend holds that during that age, the entire population of the South Sea Isles vanished overnight. The art of Arcanima, too, traces its roots to the calculations of the South Sea Islanders. While we cannot outright conclude that these people were the Malalas, there are at least enough points of similarities to support the theory. If you have mused to your satisfaction, let us move to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits. Right. How many of these quizzes are there? Well, you wanted to learn of the people, so... This is a somewhat good way. It's a curated version of their history, but you know, it is their history nonetheless. Oh, there's enemies in here. Aether currents. I knew I heard it. stained glass. But it was the lava at first. There appear to be a few expressions for these masks. Oh, they are different. These two are the same. Okay, there's two expressions. Oh, there's a third one. Yeah, looks like we could see all three up there. 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 different ones. Yeah. What's all these massive faces? What could this mask represent, I wonder? We have come to the most enigmatic location in the museum. While it is known as the Speaker's Rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows what purpose it served, not even the Malala themselves. Rather curious. Isn't it though? Some have suggested that this place is purely the creation of the facility's designer. They didn't actually exist in the Malala homeland. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the wall are masks that represent the emotions of men. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? It's the last one already? Something tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds. Please take all the time you require. I shall be here when you are ready with the answer. Okay. Well, I see 4 different ones. Four. Unless we're standing in one. So your answer is 4. How about everyone else? Seriously? I thought it was 6. Like Rohi, I also believe it is 4. As do I. And the correct answer is... 4. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Damn it, where the hell did I mess up? And that concludes the quiz tour for the Steps of the Speaker. I thank you for your visit today and eagerly look forward to your next. Okay.
Finished at last. Gods, I'm exhausted.
It was like 3 rooms, Wuklama.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source. But what is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Was it the Asians, perhaps?
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery.
Oh, they're back.
By augmenting it with electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why.
Okay.
But remember this. The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sphene seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves. And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls. We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yes.
Yes, we have. But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
Of course, my dear.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryl, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
You already have a beautiful name, but if we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest Maya. We love you more than life itself.
Maya. My name... My name is Maya.
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this. Kryl Maya Baldessian must press on. Press on and... Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
Wasn't that sweet? I felt like that was a little bit cut short, though. Something else could have been said in between, but I guess we'll never know. If I may confide in you, Rohi, I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Tyrol. I was afraid of what I might discover. Perhaps I'd learn nothing, or worse, my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth, and I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up Pictomancy, and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Rohi, for trusting me with your life and walking with me all this way. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'll see this through. Rather, we'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Come, let's catch up with the others. Oh, I wonder how sad this one's gonna be. I mean, we didn't really get to see northwest of here. I think it's over in there. Yeah, we missed that area. Alright, well, we're with. Aaronville isn't here yet. Lovely people, Robar and Elia. Worry not, I shall be fine. Should we find Aaronville, or what? Because, yeah. I think there's a aether current over that way, but we're pretty far away from it. Because we gotta go like that, basically. Okay, well, let's do this. This is like the saddest one so far. I mean, like, it's melancholy. It's happy, but it's sad. Others have told me all. I'm glad Kryl could bid her parents a proper farewell. Now then, to ask this question for the second to last time. Are you ready to shut down the terminal? Thanks. You know, it's like ripping off a band-aid. Just get it over with.
You know how to do it.
I do.
There he is. Well, he did the thing. He did the thing. Their memories may be gone, but their love will be with me always. Aw, that's beautiful. Now that Eleneshpia has joined us, let's head to the last zone. Just one zone remaining. ... Yeah. Are you alright, Kryl? I chose to forge on no matter what. And I've had the courage to do so because of you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Alright, an explorer's delight. I must say, the closer we get to the end, the faster time seems to pass us by. Come, let's head to the fourth and final zone. By now you know how to get there, yes? Yes, we do. Excellent. This time I'd like to quickly check on the Meso terminal, so I'll meet you at the Gate of Remembrance. Come on, everyone. Well, yeah, we'll just teleport over. It's so weird when you you turn off the zone essentially and the music just pops as well. It's eerie. Oh, Aaronville. Like before, it will be hard, but we must honor Cahciua's wish. Is it? Oh! As far as I can tell, we still have some leeway with the Meso terminal. Meaning you can carry on getting to know the Endless in the last zone. Wind's Path Gardens, it's called, and it's breathtakingly beautiful. Where your memories are stored, yes? That's right, I left it for last so I could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? Oh, a great idea just occurred to me. What might that be? I'll save it for after we've arrived on the other side. See you there. Alright. Picking the green. Where great ideas are generally less than great. Hey, Aaronville. As much as I want to grant your mother her wish, I also want to respect yours. Well, all said and done, I want you to be happy. I hope you know this. I know. I know. Cahciua isn't only his mother, she's his mentor as well. That can only make it harder for him to say goodbye. Let's go. For now, we keep doing what we've been doing, seeking out Endless and learning what's dear to them. Wonder who else we'll meet. this great idea of Cahciua's be? I have faith in Erenville's inner strength. Let's not keep Cahciua waiting. It's not... Error verification system initialized. User registration confirmed. Greetings and welcome to Windspath Gardens, the sanctuary of exploration and discovery. The marvels of the natural world await you. It's...
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words. Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled. Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends. As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud. As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before. I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Zoraal, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life.
Cahciua.
Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies. What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish. I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen before, I just know it.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you might say that. Thank you. Windspath Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent. Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention. But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here. Wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
Absolutely not.
Eh?
We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave? You cannot ask that of me.
Oh, Eleneshpia. Please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us. Better that than a sad goodbye, surely.
A sanctuary of exploration and discovery. Quite fitting that Cahciua's memories are here. Let's help Cahciua make some great memories. I'll very like Cahciua to chase her dreams to the last. Then, with your consent, let's begin our adventure. Naturally, while we go about this, feel free to continue befriending Endless, and be sure to absorb the delightful scenery. Well, we're at the final one. What a lovely garden. The scenery here is nothing short of remarkable. To think that Sphene has managed to preserve it for the Endless. I thought those things were some sort of enormous tree, but they're actually sculptures. I had somehow anticipated this. This particular garden is called Blooms of Discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning, and they are all actual plants? They are indeed. These specimens were brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation, as the calamity had pushed them to the brink of extinction. So this zone is like a great conservatory. Precisely, my dear Kryle. Here you'll find flora and fauna, the likes of which no longer exist elsewhere. Doesn't the thought just set your heart aflutter? I suppose. I expect that some creatures I encountered outside of Tyrol may have cousins in this world. While I am no expert on life in the Reflections, it would make for an interesting study to compare them. Now there's an idea. Leave it to my pupil to think up such. Here we have not only a worlds-traversing adventurer and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of Sharlayan's finest scholars besides. The veritable gathering of inquisitiveness, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. Alright. Cahciua looks awfully happy, doesn't she? Some creatures here do indeed appear to resemble those in Eorzea. Such was the case in the first two. Can't recall the last time my mother was so excited. When it comes to inquisitiveness, I reckon I'm a match for both you and Erenville. Perhaps? To begin with, I'd like you to scout out the vicinity and report back with any points of note. This would be a good opportunity to speak with the locals. They're bound to be familiar with the area after all. As Eleneshpia suggested, it would be interesting to compare the creatures here with those native to the source. Never ventured outside of Tyrol, so I look forward to your insights. Just leave it to us. I've only ever been to Sharlayan myself, but I like to think I know interesting when I see it. Alright. Of everyone, I dare say, you've been to the most places. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. Alright. Specimen observing Endless. Oh, hello there. What am I doing, you ask? Look up the trunk. See the plants within capsules. These are species that either can't survive in Windspath Gardens or would become invasive and disrupt the ecosystem. The capsules recreate the conditions they require from tropical to frigid climes while keeping them isolated. In this way, any and all plant life can be preserved forever, just like ourselves. Interesting. So each of those capsules is its own biome. You see a creature wandering about that resembles the tree ants native to 12swood. Yep. That sure be them. The flower garden appears to be meticulously maintained, if not by Endless, then by machines. Water watching. Did you know that even the water here is created using Electrope? The initial product is too pure, though, and adjustments have to be made so the composition resembles what's found in the natural environment. That's just one of the many things they do to create the ideal conditions for these plants to thrive. I don't know what's become of the world outside the barrier, but I should like to visit a lovely spot such as this in real life. Speaking of lovely spots, have you been to the top of this lookout here? It's a great vantage point, and there's even a food stall in case you're hungry. It's also an aetherite. There's the shop. Basil is the owner. After purchasing refreshments, you're free to sit at one of our tables if you like, or you can simply take it with you if you prefer. Thing of, like, note for that conversation. Terminal gazing endless. My ancestors aren't actually Alexandrian, but hailed from a place called Conde Petit. They had some unique customs there. For instance, when greeting someone, you had to say "Lally ho" in a spirited manner. Our settlement was also famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. It was so enormous that when you stood at its base, the roots covering the ground went beyond the horizon. The terminal here at Windspath Gardens is apparently inspired by that very tree. The Leafa tree, its name was. It may not be real, but it's nice to have it as a memento for posterity. I wonder what happens if you lolly-ho them. No. That would have been like a neat thing if the devs were like, oh, if you actually do lolly-ho, do something. The last one is all the way south here. While the arboretums of Charlian imitate natural environs, this place has the feel of an exhibit. In that sense, the word gardens does suit it well. There was a beast I'd never seen before. Where was that? Ah, welcome back, Rohi. Kral has just delivered to me a most fascinating report. You have some engaging impressions to share too, I hope. Well, well, that is all very interesting indeed, but I must say I am most fascinated by the ambulating trees. While there are similar creatures in Urkopacha, could you tell me more about these treants as you know them? They're native to the Twelveswood, where they prey upon even wolves. There are various subspecies, such as those with red leaves or a gnarled look. They like to hurl acorns at you, exploding ones. Let's go with the subspecies. Is that so? Though it makes sense they would adapt to their environment in that fashion, I imagine they need careful management to flourish. Such as having specific varieties of trees around them. The management of ecosystems, that calls to mind Labyrinthos, does it not? Mm-hmm. That it does. Lest you wonder, Labyrinthos is a storage facility deep beneath Sharlayan that contains a recreation of a temperate climate zone. Such a place exists? Amazing. By the by, did anyone also catch sight of a large scalekin? A large scalekin, you say? What does it look like? Nothing I've seen before, but it has a rodent-like form and walks on all fours. If it looks like a rodent, wouldn't that make it a beastkin? No, it's covered in scales. Ones that appear to mimic succulent plants. By that, I would definitely classify it as a scalekin. Well, it's hard to say for certain without seeing it. Why don't you show me? Very well, it was in a flower field earlier and should still be near. Let's head over there then. When we find it, we'll see who's right. You should come along too and lend us your opinions. Alright. Head Rohi, I'll let the others know and then join in you. Okay. I don't see it. This is the area. The piece didn't give the impression that it moves frequently. Hehe, this is so exciting. Come on and help us find the creature. Alright. We shall await. Oh, there it is. You spot a beast resembling the echovore you encountered in the first. That's the one there. I see. At a glance, it certainly has the look of both Scalekin and Beastkin. Let's examine it more closely, shall we? Tell me your observations. It has deft little paws. I mean, it is covered in plant-like scales, and Aaron already mentioned that. Let's mention the paws. Indeed, such forelimbs would be well suited to holding nuts and berries and the like. Having studied it, I believe that the scales upon its back are in fact a unique form of hide. Rather than being shed, it grows with the creature. You may be right. If we consider that along with its other characteristics, such as its face and hands, it's more likely to be a beastskin like you said. A physical examination would be needed to confirm this beyond doubt, but I'm satisfied simply to have seen it. It seems you alone were familiar with this species. Where did you encounter it? On the First. The fairy kingdom of the First? Rohi has been to the very edge of existence. He has seen life that others could only imagine. Amazing. Creation truly holds no end of mysteries. Oh, how I'd love to see them all. The life beyond the bounds of our star and plane both. Like we're having fun. Hearing about the unknown never fails to rouse me. I felt the same way when Ketzenram and Galuf treated me to tales of their travels. My grandfather too. Oh, didn't I already mention it? It was when Galuf came to Tyrol to investigate the Golden City. I happened to have business with Zoraal Ja, so we met in Tuliolol. Little did I know that the tiny babe he was cradling would return as you. To think that our paths had already crossed all these years ago. Not only yours and mine either. Alexandria was there too, you know. I don't remember. It's quite fine if you don't. It was actually because Galuf told me about Charlian that I later urged Alexandria to take up cleaning. My fussy Bun was growing up dour and withdrawn, and it was when I was at my wit's end that I recalled your grandfather's story about gleaners. Seeing the world through their adventures would inspire a change for the better, I believed. I'm sorry I was dour and withdrawn. If you ask me, you still have some work to do, but it's because you're that way that you're with us now, and I, for one, am grateful. Well, let's keep moving, shall we? There is a facility I've been wanting to visit, the Cahciua Museum of Nature. They're supposed to have creatures that take you on leisure flights. There's just one problem. It seems only 3 people can fly at one time. You and Erenville should go. The rest of us still have plenty of other things we can do here. If there's room for one more, why don't you come with us, Rohi? Right? Then it's settled. The museum is at the bottom of the ramp. It runs west of Leynode Arrow. Come on. All this time, my grandfather was the common thread between us. Look after Erenville for me. Do not mind us, and just enjoy yourselves. We shall explore a little more and then make our way to the terminal. Okie dokie. Yeah, stuff's getting heavy. Thanks for stopping by, though. We're almost at the end. As far as I know. Oh, how do we get over there? With this... Yeah, why they gotta do this to us, you know? Oh, it's down there. Okay. I don't wanna... I can't jump off. Okay. Going down the other way. It does look the part. This museum, I must say I'm curious what's inside. Yeah, Endwalker was pretty tough to get through. Especially like the end of 6.0 MSQ. But then like the 6.1 and on was like, ooh, look, capybara. Seen people in these before. Hee. But it's so nice to have Kryle's like full story now, because that's always like, I don't know, it's always been something that I was always curious about. You saying I'm gonna need a cry break soon? Here it is, the Cahciua Museum of Nature. The main building is closed due to the aether shortage, but happily they're still offering leisure flights. And these are all the fellows that will bear us. How adorable. They don't look capable of flights. Come now, you know better than to judge a creature by its appearance. This will be great, I just know it. I know one shouldn't judge it by appearance, but still. Ooh, there's an aether current right there. Let's grab it. In case we don't come back to this spot afterwards. Leaving Elpis was hard for you. I think the hardest moment for me was when we were in Ultima Thule and like we were climbing up towards, I think, the dead ends maybe, or something. Where was it? Somewhere up here, you know, and you find like that field of Elpis flowers and like all the memories are there. The walk, yeah. And the music, oh my god. I think the only time where I actually legitimately needed a cry break was when Cahciua was like crystallized. I still chills, bro, chills. I mean, he's obviously better now, but like still, like rewatching that, I can't do it. It's so, I don't know why, because I know he gets better, but you know, it's just, oh, it was so good. Begging your pardon, but this is where you can go on leisure flights, yes? Indeed it is. Bearing you will be our adorable Mewat who are especially trained by a Turali friend. Just say the word and we will send you up, up and away. There you have it, shall we then? You are ready? Then go ahead and mount up. The Mewat fly a set route, so you need only relax and enjoy the view. And let's see what Aaron will have to say. It seems we'll have to trust to the theory of ancestral levitational predisposition. In case you are unfamiliar, the theory holds that all life forms have an innate capacity for levitational magics. While said magics generally remain latent, they may manifest in the ability to fly. Oh, that's interesting. My guess is that the Wapiaras themselves cannot fly, but rather their saddles are imbued with levitation magics. Let's see who is right. Whee! I like how they run. They really do fly. Hey, the way we're flying in formation, don't we look like migrating birds? That we're on giant rodents. Speaking of migrating birds, the mallard is where your name comes from. Did I ever tell you that? That I knew, but I learned it from the shamaness, not from you. Migrating bird can fly anywhere it desires, even across oceans to distant continents. And you've done just that, my clever mallard. I'd thank you not to call me that. Oh dear, is it over already? Time really does fly when you have fun. Oh, what a joy to see living memory from up high. Whale. Ah, that was wonderful. An experience worth saving for the very end. You enjoyed yourselves as well, I trust. Yep. It was enjoyable enough, I suppose. My fussy bun, that's high praise. I'm glad I invited you and Rohi. Thank you for indulging me. If I could, I'd go for another 100 rides, but I must settle for the one. It's time we were headed to the Aero Terminal. If there are still things you wish to do, you'll want to do them now. When you're ready, make your way along the path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. Alright. An in-game way of saying it, yeah. I mean, at least they did it with lore instead of just being like, it's fantasy. She's only a facsimile constructed from her memories. I understand this. But when she's right there, as alive and spirited as I've ever known her, how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to erase her? You even know how it tears me apart? Buddy. Oh, we're here. We'll be there for Aaronville. We saw you from below. It looked like you were having fun. It will be hard, but let us send Cahciua off with a smile. It's not fair. Yeah. But look, buddy, at least you got to say goodbye. Say whatever you have to say now, because you can. Some are not afforded the choice.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself so. No, I'm selling it short. This was even better. And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy. Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself, and then disappearing.
Alexandria, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature. Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum. But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
How could I be happy?
I was actually quite scared, you see. Scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Alexandria. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
And those feelings will live on, or is this something only you can do? I mean, we could do it for him. I don't really think. If he really doesn't want to do it, but feelings will live on, yeah.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began. You were right, of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place. So I bid you leave your dreams with me. And no, I'll go where you couldn't go, and do what you couldn't do. I will.
Look at you, all grown up and dependable. Yet with so much more ahead. A world of experiences await you, each a lesson of its own. You may know failure and burning regret, but these too shall become beacons to guide you. So come what may, hold your head high and carry on with conviction. And wherever your journeys take you, keep me close to your heart, will you? I should like to be there, to see what I haven't seen.
You will be, Mother.
Now, run along. And never forget that you're my pride and joy. I trust you all can handle the rest. Take care, and farewell.
Well, that was lovely. Couldn't have asked for more fulfilling final hours than these. I'm so happy to have met you, Rohi. You and everyone. Thank you for the memories. And thank you for watching over my Elenespia. You'll be fine now, I know it. We carry on with our hopes and memories in our hearts. Live, feel, think. See our task through to the end. No more doubts. I will shut the terminal down. We'll leave this to you, Erinville. I won't waver, not anymore. If you're ready yourselves, then so am I. Wait, we're doing it! Taking on his mom's legacy? Yeah, I think it's taking him up until this point to... It's not just saying like goodbye, but it's also like accepting that she has already passed, right? And you know, he gets this final moment and it's beautiful. To carry on his mom's legacy, that's... I hope the best for him because that's incredible. Yeah. Well, I guess we gotta say goodbye to this.
That makes all of them.
All that remains is to wait for the meso terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
Please be advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. The ether of all residents will shortly be replenished. Be at ease. No action on your part is required. We thank you for your patience.
Wait, it's already begun?
Yeah, I have a theory of what's been actually going on. And I hope it's not right. But if Sphene has just been like controlling this whole thing, and this has just been like 5D chess level manipulation here, oh my god. Well, that's my theory, is that it. There we go. Let's see what actually happens. Alright, Graha. Let us finish this. We won't let Cahciua's hopes be in vain. Man, I keep changing pronunciations of her name. Time for tears, just as well. Not a moment too soon. It's as if she's saying she won't let us do as we please anymore. Through our time here, we've come to know what it is Sphene seeks to protect. But that doesn't change what we have to do. I get a gift. We'll carry out Cahciua's plan. It's our best chance at stopping Sphene. It'll be dangerous. I shouldn't doubt. We are all prepared, I assume. That goes without saying. Come, we head to the meso terminal. Alright, did that give me... Ooh, I could have gotten flying. Okay, but I am behind on that. That is okay. Yeah, there's the 2 quests there, and I'm missing 2 currents. That's alright. Get it later. Hold on to my pants, yeah. I have a feeling there's going to be so much going down. Alright, let's get to it. Even the music has gotten like... I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of eerie and reminiscent, I suppose. But like eerie, you know? I don't know. We'll see. My parents are watching over us, I'm sure of it, as is my grandfather. I will do my part too. Whatever it takes, we must protect that which we hold dear. You know, it just occurred to me that the one thing that we haven't tried, that we have in other reflections, is Link Pearl. Like, when we were in the dome before this, we were able to communicate via Link Pearl, but I don't think we even tried here? I don't know. But, alright, let's do this. No good. It seems we can't simply shut down the Meso terminal like the others. Not surprising in the least. My mother did tell us its defenses are tight. But she also left me a means of circumventing them, a program that will send your souls into the terminal's memory banks. Therein lies a virtual domain generated by Sphene's memories. So we should venture into this domain and thence seek out and stop Sphene. If our souls are transferred in their entirety, dying in that domain would be no different from dying outside of it. There is no guarantee of safe return. Rutrow. Nonetheless, this is a risk we must take. Absolutely. We've already come this far, and I'll be damned if I'm going to turn back now. By meeting the Endless, I've gained a better understanding of Sphene and the burden she bears. I want to say a few things to her when we meet again, even if it doesn't make a difference. Whatever happens, we won't let Sphene walk her misguided path any longer. It's our duty as the living. I'll do all I can to provide support. Mother has instructed me on her program as well as the world within the terminal. I'll also keep an eye on your bodies while you are gone. Should it come to it, though, I won't hesitate to call on our comrades outside. I'm acutely aware of my limits. Mates? So we can communicate with them. Upon entering the terminal, we will most certainly meet with fierce resistance from its defenses. Then there is Sphene herself. In order to initiate interdimensional fusion, she said that she intends to erase her own memories. What manner of entity she will become as a result, none can say. I think he means like erasing like the Queen Sphene's memories, because she's also a program as Sphene. Yeah, you know. And if she invokes the key and opens portals to other worlds, she would have access to vast amounts of ether to bring to bear against us. We must be prepared for anything. Whatever we encounter won't change our objective, and it won't change what I'll do. Come, my friends, it's time to settle this. Alexandria now accessible. Alright. Is this the final trial or dungeon? Looks like it's a dungeon. Alright, let's do this. Then the last trial? Okay. On Lost World, Alexandria. Eh? Thanks, my dude.
To the memories of better days, I bid farewell.
I hope we're not fighting like people. That would be kind of messed up.
Have you heard? Princess Sphene is here.
Really? Oh, there we go. I guess this is what like Alexandria looked like in its prime before they changed to like Solution 9 and all that. Yeah, we're seeing like the beginnings of what Electrope was for them. The generators and all that.
Your smile means all is right with the world.
If I smile, it is because you all smile for me.
Oh, is she in there? Oh, hello. Looking at all the architecture and everything. Certainly is all very fantastical. Okay, is this the first boss? No. Oh, this is all fake? Oh, huh? Ah! What the heck?
Foreign entities remain. Initiating level 3 security protocol.
This thing, like, looks like if a computer virus was a monster. Okay, donuts cross. Is that what that is? Yeah. Ooh, that's tight timing. Oh, okay. That was like a stack tank buster, huh?
Something special.
Graha's got wings.
Now I'll show you.
This should do it!
Hammer time.
You are my people, and I will protect you. The painful memories of war I lay to rest.
All right. So where do we go? Oh, there we go. That's a lot of lightning.
Foreign entities detected. Proceeding with removal.
Hold on.
Hold still. Now I'll show you. still.
Amalgam. Alright. Do this.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Disassembly. That's an AoE.
Try this!
The line? Oh, okay. It's that whole zone. Interesting. I wonder if he'll make other shapes. Centralized currents.
Just the beginning.
Man, the effects of this battle with HDR, I know you can't see in the stream, but holy shit.
Fear not. You will all live on. And at the last, my final, endless.
This is crazy. It's all like defragmented and corrupted and...
Fire detected. Initiating security protocol.
Now I'll show you.
There. Allow me.
Yeah, wait, I saw this person before.
They've done it! They've preserved the Queen's... We can't give up! Not until keep complete!
Okay.
Hold on. There! Hold on.
Oh, there's the castle. Be cool. Bleeding Edge Technology Eliminator. Alright. Let's do this.
Initiating level 9. Activate components. Engaging priorities.
There!
Attempting removal via incision. Attempting removal via incision. Removal failed. Commencing extermination sequence. Attempting extermination via multiple armaments. Purging via armaments. Acquiring target. Exterminating. Commencing final attack sequence. Attempting annihilation discharge. Energy accumulation complete. Initiating final attack protocol.
Woo!
Just the beginning.
Let's see more of
Foreign
this.
entities remain. Resuming annihilation. Attempting total annihilation. 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 Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation. Attempting total annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
You did it. That's pretty cool. And the effects on those fights were so cool. Ooh, I got aesthetics. Anything else? No. Alright, what does Raha say? There is no telling what may happen, let us stay alert. Without her memories, what will Sphene become? These precious memories, you would erase them all? Oh, cutscene time. Ooh. There she is.
Sphene!
Sphene, listen to me, please!
I'm afraid she's gone.
Synchronization will soon be complete.
Ooh. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Big robot lady.
Synchronization complete. Data for the endless Sphene has been overwritten and reconfigured. All shall be well, henceforth and in perpetuity. Forever will I keep and cherish my people. To that end, I have removed the remaining checks upon my authority.
Oh.
Gods! Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
Wait, I still haven't
Be gone from my presence.
Why was I left?
According to Eliminator's battle data, you pose the single greatest threat.
Oh, yeah.
As such, you will be erased, here and now.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice? Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you. Is that concern or suspicion? If things should take a turn for the worse, might I...
I know what I have to do.
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
Friends, to me. Oof. Alright. Are those randoms or friends? Oh man. Okay, well I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'll decide. So, be right back. Right, so we're going to be at the final trial here, the Interphos. And then it's like, I believe it's a whole bunch of long cutscenes afterwards, and I need to go. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a part 2. And I'll probably, I will, so I'm gonna go to the gym, do my workout, and then I'll come back, and then I'll do part 2, because I have to do stuff on Monday, so let's do that. So I'm gonna take a bit of a break, because there's a lot that just went happened, and I need to internalize it a little bit. But this is nucking futs. Like, this is insane. This environment is just... How do they even think of this? I just don't even know. But yeah, so I'm gonna come back after the gym and we're gonna do this trial, and then we do the rest of MSQ, and I believe it's a whole bunch of cutscenes and the end credits. So that is the plan. So we'll summon all our friends when I get back. And thanks for everyone that came by and said hello. And hopefully I can see you later. Yeah, drink some water, stay hydrated, be kind to someone today, even if it's being kind to yourself. And alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Bye for now.